To grow your own food, you need sun, water, soil, nutrients, seeds, land, and labor. But you live in an apartment. You have very little space, no sun, certainly no land. All you have is your fart-encrusted couch and the will to grow your own food. How do you make it work? Where'd you get your farts? Where'd you get your farts? Hydroponics is the answer. More specifically, indoor hydroponics is the answer. AI says, hydroponics is a method of growing plants without soil. Instead, it uses a water-based nutrient solution to deliver essential minerals directly to the plant roots. But in my opinion, hydroponics is just a stupid simulation of a plant's natural environment. It really should be avoided at all costs. But if you're stuck in an apartment without access to natural resources, it's a viable alternative. Let's talk about what this looks like. Instead of sun, you'll need grow lights, like this one. LED is the only way to go until something better comes along. They're more efficient and last longer than other options. Plus, they can be, quote, programmed for a variety of applications. They can be expensive upfront, but will save money in the long run. This will be your biggest upfront cost. Instead of soil, you know, the shit that covers earth that you don't own any of, you'll use what's called a medium or substrate and a container. The important thing is giving the roots of the plant two important things. Something to anchor to keep it from falling over, something to drink, which the answer is always nutrient-rich water. More about nutrients in a second. If this is tickling your toot hole, click the like button. If you want more, then click subscribe. Got a video suggestion? Leave a comment or send a brief email to a-ron@hydrosolo.com. Compliments get you further. Okay, back to it. Plants in the wild get their nutrients from whatever the earth provides. That's why each region of the planet has different types of plants, because they've adapted to whatever that locale offers. But hydroponics bastardizes that whole thing. It says, we don't need no stinking nature. We'll just replicate it with consumer products. But it can't, because there's way too many variables to control for. But you can get close enough to be effective, and that's all that matters. Plants need to get their nutrient macros just like people. There's nitrogen, N, for growth and feeding the leaves and shit. There's phosphorus, P, for flowers and fruits and shit. Then potassium, K, for flowers and other shit. You'll need to feed your specific type of plants different ratios of these nutrients depending on its needs. For example, leafy greens like kale will do well on a ratio that's heavy in nitrogen. Plants that produce fruit will need different ratios at different stages of growth. Nitrogen heavy for the development stage, phosphorus and potassium heavy for the flowering stage, potassium heavy for the fruiting stage. It seems like you need a fucking PhD in chemistry to make it all work. But simply following the formula I just laid out will take you really far. Instead of land, you'll need surface area. The best thing about hydroponics is it can scale up. They call this vertical gardening. Shelves is all you need, and a little bit of calculation. Let's say you have a 2-foot by 4-foot space. You get shelves like these from Intermetro, which are 2-foot by 4-foot approximately. You can grow 2 larger fruiting plants, 4 large leafy green plants, or 8+ herbs on each shelf. You need to account for the vertical growth of the plants to set the shelf heights, which is height of the container, plus the height of the plant at maturity, plus about 12 inches of headroom for the grow light. I think vertical gardening is stupid and terribly inefficient and heavily reliant on consumer products. But if it's all you got, it's better than nothing. This is a very high-level overview of what it takes to start growing your own food without access to sun, land, and other natural resources. To recap, you need sun, substitute grow lights, water, soil, substitute, quote, medium, nutrients, substitute synthetic man-made concoctions, seeds, land, substitute surface area, whatever you have, and labor. Now if you could just peel yourself off your fart-encrusted couch, you could have your own little indoor farm in a matter of weeks. I've been Aaron. This is Hydro Solo. See you next time. Go to hydrosolo.com to learn more about products mentioned in this video. I did it, America. This is a very ambitious video I just pulled off. And now I'm going to go wax my tank.